check out this X69 tabletop fan. Was sent to me to unbox, check it out and review. This is not just your regular tabletop fan. This thing has atomizing misters in here. You can put it on top of a 10 to a 15-inch bucket and get cooled off on those hot days. Let's open it up, check it out. You can get this in green, orange, yellow, black. They sent me the green one. I believe this has a remote also. Okay, that's everything in the box. We got it bubble wrapped, and this thing feels heavy duty. There's the pickup tube for the misters. You can see the bottom of that. It also wraps up out of the way, so if you just want to use it as a tabletop fan. Yes, it does come with a remote. It's got your charger here. This thing has a 24,000 milliamp hour battery, brushless motor. We've got a pretty good length for the water pickup tube, which goes right up here to the nozzles and gets that water atomized to keep you super cool on those hot days. There's one on each side, and this thing has a 270 degree tilt. It's got a 90 degree swivel on here. Right there is your clamps on the bottom, so you can get this clamped to whatever size bucket you plan to use. This is an excellent product. This thing is gonna last and last. And I love how they made these little notches on the bottom so you can get that water pickup tube out of the way. If you're just gonna use it as a tabletop fan, you don't have to worry about that getting caught or being crooked or anything like that. This thing just feels awesome, and it looks great too. Right here on the front is your selector switches, and as soon as you turn the fan on, it's going to tell you what kind of power you have. There is a 25, 50, 75, and 100%, letting you know where the battery is at. And also, when you first turn that on, you're going to start at the low power, which is 1, and then you have 2, 3, and 4 for your high speed on the fan. Now for 1, this is going to last 66 hours. For 2, it's going to last 40 hours. For 3, 25 hours, and on high speed, this thing is going to last up to 16 hours. So if you're at a game, you're camping for the night, or you're just doing something outside and you're really hot and you want to have a nice fan on you or some mist going on you, 16 hours on high speed, that should pretty much cover anything until you get another fresh charge on this. But if you want to put this on low and just have a nice steady stream of air flowing, 66 hours, that's incredible. On the opposite end, you've got the swivel button. You simply push that and it's gonna rotate the head left and right. When you want that to stop, you just push the button again. Now right here is your spray button. You push that and it's gonna start the spray, and then also there's a timer button for when you're using the spray. Now when you use that spray, there's also a timing feature for the spray, and the way that works, you will have one long spray, or you can select it to have a spray for 2 seconds and then stop for 3 seconds, or you can have it spray for 5 seconds and stop for 3 seconds, or you can have it spray for 10 seconds and stop for 4. But if you just want it continuous, you also have that option. Of course, if you just want the fan, just use the fan. So in the bag, you've got a manual that's going to tell you everything you need to know to get this set up and use it. We've got a really cool remote right here. I'm happy to see that. And of course the charger, and it looks like we've got a spare spray nozzle head, so that is really cool. If you have an issue with one clogging up, you've got a replacement you can put on there while you take this off and get it cleaned up, soaked in some solution or something like that. Of course the remote comes with a battery pre-installed, just to remove the little film right there, and then you're ready to go ahead and use the remote. And voila, we've got the fan on now. I'm gonna go ahead and get a bucket filled up with some water. We'll check out this misting action right here. And another really cool feature, when you're charging this, you're gonna get LED indicators on the front, and it's gonna blink to let you know what the power is at. All right, once you get your bucket with some water in it, you're gonna go ahead, take your fan and get the pickup tube disconnected from those little clamps. Drop that right down into the water. Pull these out to fit whatever size bucket you have, and then let them close right in, and then the fan is secure right on there. You're ready to go ahead and start using that mister. So here I've got the bucket with about 5 or 6 inches of water in there. Went ahead and turned the fan on, bumped it up to full speed, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the rotation right here just so you get an idea. This thing does rotate slowly. It's not a very fast rotation, but that's fine if you're in a room and you just want a draft going through the whole room. It's nice that you got that slow rotation, so it's gonna hit everything nice and even. And here I'm gonna go ahead and turn the misters on, and I'm just gonna go through all the settings, and then I'm gonna leave it to the constant on. And I will tell you, this thing puts out quite a bit of mist. So if you are hot out there on those hot days at a sporting event, maybe you're at football, soccer, track, and you want to get cooled off, this is an excellent way to do it. If you're out camping, this is perfect for that. I love how it fits on that bucket, and even if you don't want to use the mister, you can put it on a bucket to get that height. Now here I've got it blowing in the air just so you can see how much mist is coming out of there, and this thing just works wonderfully. Now, if you wanted to just use this fan and put it on top of a stool or something like that, it's nice that it has those clamps. But just look how much mist is coming out of there. This thing is awesome. I absolutely love this. And that is the X69 portable misting fan. This thing is absolutely wonderful. For me, it definitely gets 2 thumbs up. If you're in the market for something like this, definitely check this one out. Appreciate everybody watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye now.